guys. Okay, so I woke up this morning feeling pretty enlightened, and I want to share that with you.
Do 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 do. I need intro music because YouTube didn't like my other one. Yeah.
So yeah, I woke up this morning in this like wonderful mood. I was in the shower and I just started thinking about stuff, and so I wanted to share that with you. I've got two things that I wanted to say. I haven't talked to you guys in forever because school and stress and all of these things. Um, So I haven't been vlogging, but anyway, I have two things I want to talk about. So one is um, time and how we use it, and then the other one is you becoming you. And there's a link, as you can see, in both of these to get straight to time, which is going to start in just a second. Or if you want to skip time, go to this one because this one's a lot better. Um, that is becoming who you want to be. If you're going to watch one, just watch that one. But if you want to watch them all, it's not going to take that long. Okay, so the first thing I have to say about is time. Time is a funny thing. Really, what I want to talk about is the fact that we say spend time. Like, you're spending time with someone, or you spend time doing something. And it just doesn't make sense not to spend it doing something you enjoy doing. If you're spending your time, literally using your time up, because it's like money. Um, Imagine this. It's like a currency that you can't go to a job and get more of. It's a finite currency, and you just got to use it. And unlike money, you can go work at someplace and get a paycheck, and okay, now you can go pay some more money for video games or um, cookies, whatever your thing is that you enjoy doing, spending your money on. You can do that. You can't do that with time. Time is something that it just poofs away. It goes, it's like, oh, it's gone. So why not use that money, or not money, why don't you use that currency, time, in a way that you enjoy? I mean, it doesn't make sense. It's like saying that you only have like $40 and I'm gonna waste that $40 on like celery. Like, yeah, okay, celery's all right and it's gonna do something good for me. But if I only have $40, I'm gonna spend it on like cookies. If I had to buy food, I'd spend it on cookies or like pizza or something good. I was gonna say Taco Bell, like cheesy gordita crunch, but not gonna do that. So, yeah, why not spend your time doing something you enjoy? And I think that's my first thing that I wanted to talk about was just spend your time, your currency, this finite resource you have, spend it doing something that you like doing because, you know, that's all you got. So, do something fun. If don't sit around on the computer watching videos all day unless that's what you really like doing. Like if that is your thing, like then do it. But you know, don't sit on the computer and say, "Oh, I wish I was doing something." Go out and do something. I mean, if you want to go just walk around randomly to places you've never walked around, go do it. It's fun. It's interesting. You see a lot of different things than you normally see. If you spend your time going different ways to different places, just do something different. It kind of makes things more enjoyable and less monotonous and stupid. And now, as the sun is going down, my the one thing I really want to talk about, which is becoming who you are. Okay, sorry about that. Do you hear something in the background? My roommate just got back and he's showering. So, where was I? Oh yes, becoming who you want to be. So I woke up this morning, I'm in the shower, and I'm thinking, to become who you want to be as a person, you can't just sit back and think that it's just going to happen. And you can't just sit back and say, okay, I've got this idea of who I want to be in my head, and I'll fall into it at some point. You can't do that. You have to sit down, and I mean, you don't have to sit down, but you got to have like an end goal in your head. Like, okay, I want to be some person who studies animals in Africa. Okay, so that's great. That's great. That's what you want to do. And you might be studying like, I don't know, English or something, some kind of anthropology, some kind of thing here, at school, or maybe you're out of school, and you think, well, okay, I'm already at this path. I'm just going to keep going this way. It's probably more feasible. It makes more sense to me. Economically, it's probably the better choice because I can actually do something. That's all fine and great, but it doesn't. I don't know. You're not as fulfilled of a person if you don't do what you want to do. And so I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying drop out of school. I'm not saying quit doing what you're doing. I'm just saying that make steps towards that end goal. Like, maybe you want to be the world's best coder or something. Okay, so you're studying like computers at school, but you want to focus mainly on coding. So on your weekends, take up a little course on the internet and learn how to code or something. Or there's just so many different things. Study up on African animals if that's what you want to do. You want to go study in Africa. Do stuff. Make forward decisions. Like I'm not saying like if somebody asks you to go to lunch, becoming the person who you're gonna be depends on whether or not you go get lunch with them or you sit in the room and do it by yourself. What I'm saying is just, I don't know. You have this idea, this concept of who you want to become sometime in the future, and you just have to mimic every decision to make yourself into that person. And you just kind of have to go with it. And I don't know if that came out coherently, but just keep making decisions that make you the person you want to be. Be it just your personality, or or your career, or what you're going to do in the future. I mean, as far as personality goes, just if there's something about your personality you don't like or you want to change, just do something out of your comfort zone and change it. I mean, it's just little steps. And I don't know, I think that's somewhat profound or enlightened. I'm not sure. But just make your decisions based on who you want to be in the future. And I think you'll be a more fulfilled person because of it. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say to you guys. Bye.